Hello and namaste. You are welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk something about question tag. Question tag is also known as tail question or tag question. So in today's video, I'll show you, I'll demonstrate some rules to you about question tag and how can we make question tag of different type of sentences like statement and imperatives. Okay, let's move forward. First of all, let's read these two lines about question tag. Question tag is a very common feature of spoken language. So mostly question tag is used in spoken language. In academic writing, in written language, we rarely use question tag. Okay, so this is a common feature of spoken language. हामी बोल्ने बेलामा question tag बढी प्रयोग गर्छौं. It is used for confirmation or to elicit a response, whether our listener is listening us carefully or not, whether that person is understanding or not. To check that, we use tag question frequently. So here you can see some examples of tag question. You are a student, aren't you? Hari is doing homework, isn't he? I can sing a song, can't I? They do not play football, do they? These are some examples of question tag. And here the black color part is the statement, and there is comma, and there is question tag. So it's a question, so there should be a question mark, sign of interrogation at the last. There should be comma between statement and the tag, and uh, the tag question, the first letter of tag question should be small, not capital, because it is not a different sentence. It is the continuation of tail of the same sentence. यहाँनिर यो aren't you भन्ने नयाँ सेन्टेन्स होइन, यही you are a student को एउटा कन्टिन्युएसन भएको भएर हामीले फेरि यो कमा पछि अर्को क्यापिटल लेटर लेख्दैनौँ, कमा लगाएर हामी यसलाई सुरु गर्छौं. र यसमा अर्को बुझ्नुपर्ने कुरा, the verb and not, auxiliary verb and not should be in contracted form. Are not you, is not he, cannot I भनेर भन्यो भने that will be wrong. We should not use like that. We should use contracted form. Are not, aren't, is not, isn't, cannot, can't, यसरी प्रयोग गर्नुपर्छ. So when there is affirmative statement, tag is negative, and when there is negative statement, tag is affirmative. In this way, we can make question tag. Let's move forward. There should be a comma between the statement and the question tag. Okay, here we can see comma. This is a statement, this part is a statement, and this is tag. Okay, they help the poor, didn't they? Okay, there comma. Positive statement has negative tag and negative statement has positive tag. Statement negative छ भने हामीले tag question positive लगाउनु पर्छ, र statement affirmative छ भने फेरि tag question चाहिँ negative लगाउनु पर्छ. For example, it is really hot in here, isn't it? It is really, this is affirmative sentence, and here the negative tag is negative. And it is not so hot here, this is negative statement, so is it, this is positive affirmative tag. So next thing we need to remember is we must have an auxiliary verb to make a tag. If the statement already contains an auxiliary verb, we use the same. Okay, in this sentence, look, he had not seen that film before, had he? So had not seen, this had is auxiliary verb, This had is auxiliary verb, so by using the same auxiliary verb we can make the tag. Okay? So if there is already auxiliary verb available in the sentence, it is quite easy, but sometimes it may not be so. In simple present and simple past we don't get auxiliary verbs simply, so in that situation we need to bring, okay, do, does, did. So this restaurant is a bit expensive, so this is can be used here. So it is affirmative, so isn't, and restaurant eat, okay, isn't it. So next one is, but if it does not contain any, we bring do, does, or did, as I told you previously. uh, if there is no auxiliary verb, we need to bring do, does, or did. auxiliary verb नभए बेला या त verb 1 आउँछ स्टेटमेन्टमा, या त verb 5 आउँछ, या त verb 2 आउँछ। र यदि verb 1 आएको छ भने do लिने, यदि verb 5 आएको छ भने does लिने, र यदि verb 2 आएको छ भने did लिने। लेट्स सी थ्रु एक्जाम्पल। he plays football, so plays आएको छ भने अब हामीले does लिनुपर्छ, so doesn't he, okay, to make negative because this is affirmative, यता पोजिटिभ छ अफर्मेटिभ छ, त्यो भएर हामी यो साइडमा नेगेटिभ बनाउँछौँ, ट्याग क्वेसनलाई नेगेटिभ बनाउँछौँ। दे प्ले verb 1 आयो नि, सो verb 1 देख्ने बित्तिकै हामीले डु ल्याउनु पर्छ, डोन्ट दे, ओके। आई प्लेड फुटबल, प्लेड verb 2 छ नि, सो we bring did here. So when there is no auxiliary verb, three verbs come, either verb 1 comes, or this verb 1 comes, or verb 5 comes, or verb 2 comes. अरू बेला चाहिँ auxiliary verb आएकै हुन्छ, verb 4 सँग be verb आएको हुन्छ, verb 3 सँग have verb आएको हुन्छ, has have had आएको हुन्छ, यसरी फ्युचरमा सबैमा shall will आएकै हुन्छ। त्यो भएको भएर यो चाहिँ सिम्पल प्रेजेन्टमा डु, डज, त्यसपछि सिम्पल पास्टमा डिड लगाउनु पर्छ जब हामीले प्ले, प्लेज र प्लेड देख्छौँ। प्लेज देख्दा डज ल्याउने, प्ले देख्दा डु ल्याउने, र प्लेड देख्दा डिड ल्याउने। Okay, this is quite easy. If the main verb in the sentence is be, we can use the same main verb to make a tag. And here this I in the sentence I am a student, this am is a main verb, तर यो main verb भयो भने यो be verb हो, be verb कहिलेकाहीँ main verb भएर आउँछ यस्तो सेन्टेन्समा, आए पनि यही be verb लाई हामीले प्रयोग गर्न सक्छौं। I am a student, aren't I, रेसमा झुकिनु के भएन भने am plus not aren't हुन्छ, okay. So next, he is a good boy, isn't he? यसलाई नै हामी यही is मेन भर्बलाई नै हामीले यहाँनिर ट्याग क्वेसनमा प्रयोग गर्यौं। We should change the nouns into pronouns for the subject of the tag. कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ प्रोनाउन नदिएर यो आई, ही जस्तो नदिएर यहाँ राम, हरि, सीता, गीता दिन सक्छ, त्यसलाई हामीले फेरि के गर्नुपर्छ, प्रोनाउनमा चेन्ज गर्नुपर्छ। फर एक्जाम्पल, अदित इज अ गुड बोय, हियर isn't he, हामीले यहाँ isn't अदित भन्न पाउँदैनौं, हामीले isn't he भन्नुपर्छ, ओके। अन्दिप एन्ड युनिस लिभ इन होस्टेल, डोन्ट दे, यहाँनिर चाहिँ दुई जना छ, त्यो भएको भएर हामीले उनीहरुलाई दे मा चेन्ज गर्नुपर्छ, बिकज दे आर थर्ड पर्सन प्लुरल। So next rule, subjects I, we, you, they, he, she, it, one, there, repeat in the tag. यो चाहिँ ट्याग क्वेसनमा हामीले सब्जेक्टहरु प्रयोग गर्दा आई, वी, यू, दे, ही, सी, इट, दिज आर द पर्सनल प्रोनाउन, यो चाहिँ पर्सनल प्रोनाउनहरु हो, यो त प्रयोग भइ नै हाल्छ। त्यो बाहेक कुनै पनि सेन्टेन्सको सुरुमा वान र देयर आएको छ भने ट्यागमा पनि हामीले त्यो वान र देयरलाई पनि लगाउँछौं, जस्तै वी प्ले गिटार, डोन्ट वी, यही वी चाहिँ लास्टमा गयो। वान शुड डु हार्ड वर्क टु गेट सक्सेस, शुडन्ट वान, यस्तो बेलामा चाहिँ यो वानलाई नै हामीले शुडन्ट वान भन्नुपर्छ। देन देयर आर सम एप्पल्स अन द टेबल, आरन्ट देयर, सो दिस देयर अल्सो क्यान बी द सब्जेक्ट अफ ट्याग। Indefinite pronouns somebody, nobody, everybody, someone, no one, everyone, etc. should be changed into they. So they take plural verb. र अघि हामीले भन्यौँ भब 1 देख्यो भने डु ल्याउने, भब 5 देख्यो भने डज ल्याउने, भब 2 देख्यो भने डिड ल्याउने, हैन? तर यो चाहिँ इन्डिफिनिट प्रोनाउन आएको बेलामा अलिकति ख्याल पुर्याउनुपर्छ. We need to be little bit careful because in statement such type of indefinite pronouns are singular, but in tag question they should be changed into they, so that we need to behave them like plural. Look there, look here. Everybody is being noisy today, aren't they? यहाँ चाहिँ इज देख्दा देख्दै पनि हामीले यो एभ्रीबडीलाई दे बनाउनु पर्छ. फेरि देले चाहिँ इज लिँदैन, त्यो भएर यसको चाहिँ प्लुरल फर्म आर ल्याएर त्यसमा नट लगाउनु पर्यो. So no one has entered the room at, have they? So here no one has already made sentence negative, so that side we need to make a positive or affirmative tag, हैन? यो नो वानले पहिले नेगेटिभ बनाइसकेको छ. त्यस्तै अब नो वान त फेरि इन्डिफिनिट प्रोनाउन हो. यहाँनिर ह्याज भने पनि हामीले इन्डिफिनिट प्रोनाउनलाई के गर्छौँ त दे बनाउने भएको भएर हामीले यहाँ चाहिँ ह्याजलाई ह्याभमा चेन्ज गर्नुपर्छ. ह्याभ भनेको ह्याजकै प्लुरल फर्म हो. ओके, अब हेरौँ ट्याग क्वेसन, इम्पेरेटिभ सेन्टेन्सको ट्याग क्वेसन कसरी बनाउने त. इम्पेरेटिभ सेन्टेन्स भनेको हामीले अरूलाई कमान्ड गर्न, रिक्वेस्ट गर्न प्रयोग गरिने सेन्टेन्सहरूलाई इम्पेरेटिभ सेन्टेन्स भनिन्छ. इम्पेरेटिभ सेन्टेन्सेस आर दोज सेन्टेन्सेस which we use to command, to order, to request other. Come here, will you? Don't come here, will you? Help the poor, will you? Don't hurt the poor, will you? Let us go out, will you? So, in this way, will you is common for affirmative and negative type of imperative. Sometimes won't you also can be used. Okay, come here, won't you? Or don't come here, won't you? Like that also, won't you also can be used. And other form also, would you also can be used. Okay, so there is not any uniformity in the tag of imperative. According to the situation, according to the context, different people use differently, but this is little bit more common to use will you in the tag of imperative. This is safer to us. If we use will you, that is okay. Tag with let's. So let us and let's is not same. Okay, let us is imperative, but let's is little bit different. So how to make the tag of let's go out, shall we? So when we see let apostrophe yes in the subject, at that time we need to make tag question shall we. Let's go out. Okay, let's have a party, shall we? Let's sing a song, shall we? In this way, the tag with the sentence with the word, the tag of the statement, the tag of the sentence with let's is shall we. We need to remember like that. So sometimes tag in complex sentences, the sentences that contains more than one clauses. At that time it is little bit confusing. So I have tried here to make it simplified. Sentence having main clause and subordinate clause is called complex sentence. Okay, one main clause and another subordinate clause. So though he worked hard, he couldn't perform well in exam. This is one complex sentence. Though he worked hard is subordinate clause. Okay, it cannot make its own meaning. यो एक्लैले आफ्नो दो ही वर्कड हार्ड, उले कडा परिश्रम गरे पनि अर्थ त पुरा भएन. यसको सहायता लिनुपर्छ. ही कुडन्ट परफर्म वेल इन एक्जाम, उले परीक्षामा राम्रो गर्न सकेन. तर यतापट्टिको पार्ट जुन चाहिँ यो सबअर्डिनेट क्लजलाई निकाल्दा भने यो चाहिँ ही कुडन्ट परफर्म वेल इन एक्जाम भन्ने पार्टले मिनिङ दिन्छ. त्यो भएर यसलाई हामी मेन क्लज भन्छौँ. अब हामीले ट्याग बनाउँदा के गर्नुपर्छ त भने मेन क्लजको भर्बलाई हेर्नुपर्छ. यहाँनिर चाहिँ कुड भन्ने भर्ब छ, एक्जुलेरी भर्ब, यसैलाई प्रयोग गरेर अब हामीले ट्याग बनाउने हो। हेरौँ त, इन सच सेन्टेन्स द ट्याग सुड बी मेड अन द बेसिस अफ द मेन क्लज। यो मेन क्लज हो। हामीले यहाँ वर्कलाई हेरेर हामीले ट्याग बनाउँदैनौँ, यो मेन क्लजलाई हेरेर बनाउँछौँ। जस्तै दो ही वर्कड हार्ड ही कुडन्ट परफर्म वेल इन एक्जाम। कुड ही, यो कुडन्ट नेगेटिभ छ, त्यो भएर कुड ही। यसरी हामी ट्याग बनाउनुपर्छ कम्प्लेक्स। र यहाँनिर अलिकति ध्यान दिनुपर्ने कुरा, यो चाहिँ जब फर्स्ट पर्सन आएको हुन्छ, यस्तो चाहिँ कम्प्लेक्स सेन्टेन्समा जब फर्स्ट पर्सन आएको हुन्छ, आई थिङ्क, ओके, लागेको सेन्टेन्सहरूमा, यस्तो बेलामा चाहिँ हामीले फेरि यसरी प्रयोग गर्छौँ। when there comes first person, I think it's a nice book, isn't it? Okay, I think it's a nice book, isn't it? So I don't think that's a good place, is it? यो फर्स्ट पर्सन भयो। ओके, फर्स्ट पर्सन यसरी बनाउँछ। देन सेकेन्ड पर्सन, लेट्स से you thought you'd be okay, did you? Second person. Now, with second person, we take reference of this one, not would be, you'd be, यो अनुसार गरेनौँ हामी। फर्स्ट पर्सनमा यो आई थिङ्क, आई डोन्ट थिङ्कलाई हेरेनौँ, पछाडिकोबाट मिलायौँ। इट्स अ नाइस बुक, द्याट्स अ गुड आइडिया भन्ने पार्टलाई हेऱ्यौँ हामीले, होइन? यो चाहिँ आई थिङ्क आएको सवालमा। तर यु थट अर ही थट, ही थिङ्क, यस्तोमा चाहिँ हामीले फेरि यसलाई हेर्छौँ। यु थट you'd be okay, यो थट भन्ने verb to भएको भएर did you? Yes. And he thinks he is going to university. Does he? So here he thinks, this thinks is taken, not he is going. यो he is going लाई लिएको भएदेखि यहाँ चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो त, isn't he हुन्थ्यो। हामीले यो पछाडिको भागलाई लिएनौँ र he thinks भन्ने यो पार्टलाई अगाडिकोलाई लियौँ। यसरी हामी यो मिसलेनियस भनेर मैले अलिकति दिएको छु। This is exceptional cases, and sometimes these things may make us in confusion. We are at the end of video. If you like the video, you can like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.